Hi everyone, I hope you found the last video very useful and now you know how to run your pivot tables. There's a few things that I left out on the pivot table that I want to show you. That is, you can change the design of your pivot table. Notice that it looks a little different right now because I did add a few additional rows here, and that's because of something else that I'm going to show you. But anyhow, if you don't like the way this looks, and I don't blame you if that's the case, you can make it look a lot better by using your pivot tool options at the top, and where it's purple or pink. I don't know, I'm colorblind, so whatever it is up here. If you hit design, you can see that they give you pivot table styles, and seeing that you guys, your IMC, I'm sure you want to make it as pretty as possible, and they give you all these different options, which is kind of fun. Sometimes you can find some ones you actually like. For example, I like this one. So if I were to get rid of my grid lines, it'll stand alone, and you can see that it is easier visually on the eyes. But what I wanted to show you mostly in this video, it was actually how to use slicers. And this is such a cool tool. Basically, it keeps you from having to make a new pivot table every single time. You can sort things, say you're in a meeting, and you're just getting analysis questions back and forth from all your colleagues. If you have this table in front of you, or this pivot table in front of you, it's really hard to say, all right, let me find it just by quarter data. So then I have to get rid of product, customer, customer location. So all right, now it's broken down by quarter. Oh, the next question is based on just the customer. So which customer is best? Then you have to keep going back and forth doing all this stuff. Well, what if you didn't have to? So I'm going to click all these again. And oops, they just put quarters in the values, so I want to put that in the rows. And I actually am going to put quarter at the top. It looks better this way. Okay, so right now our data is presented in by quarter first, then by customer, then by location, and then by product type. But filters are going to be the best thing, or I'm sorry, slicers are going to be the best thing you've ever seen. So you go here and you say, you go to Analyze in the pivot table tools, and there's something called Insert Slicer. Click this, and we want customer, customer location, product, and quarter sold. So these are our four titles that we have in our rows over here. Hit OK, and we're going to put them over here if it wants to cooperate. Drag these anywhere. I like having them on the left side because if you expand your pivot table outright, these will move again. So just move them over here. And let's see. Just adjusting the size. And again, I want to move this one here. Okay. Now I hope you guys love this. So you have these things called slicers. All right, so my question to you would be, show me Kelsey's Candy for the third quarter. Kelsey's Candy, and clear location, because I don't care about the location. Sorry, we want all locations. So you hit third quarter, and here they are for the third quarter, right? And if you want to get rid of customer location and product, all you have to do is go into your pivot and hit product and customer location. And there it is. But if we keep these in, you can clear your filter. So we do that. So maybe we say, I just want to look at all of our plastic bag sales. So you hit plastic bags, and you'll see that it's by company, and say, maybe we'll put product first at the top, and say maybe we don't even want customer, we just want to know by city. So you can see that by adjusting all of these, it's actually very useful. And maybe this isn't good visually on the eyes, so say I just want to look at Buffalo. I just click Buffalo, and there you have 1 through 4. So you can see the way we can use the data in Excel is pretty much endless. These slicers are just an easy way that you can kind of just look at things individually if you're in a meeting or whatever it may be, and I really like using them. So I just wanted to show you this show you this briefly, this tool, and hopefully you actually get to use it. And I'm pretty sure you can adjust the look of those as well. Let's see. Slicer settings. There is definitely a way, and I just don't know it as of right now. I forgot exactly how you can. Oh, here we go. Slicer styles. So when you're in the slicer, you can actually maybe want to match your pivot or whatever it may be. So they're fun. Highly recommend them. So try it out yourself, see if you like it. I think it might actually be a helpful way for you, or it might be helpful for you to do this for your quiz even. So have at it, good luck. Hope you guys like them as much as me.